So here we are with the second stanza of the poem Aunt Jennifer's Tigers by Adriana Reich. In the first stanza, the poet has presented the tigers created by Aunt Jennifer, the characteristics of the tiger created by Aunt Jennifer. These tigers are ferocious, lively, free, fearless. Their movement is smooth, full of courage and determination. So that is what is being depicted in the very first stanza. In the second stanza, Aunt Jennifer's fingers fluttering through her wool find even the ivory needle hard to pull. Aunt Jennifer's fingers are shivering, fluttering. Now here the see the alliteration which has been used, fingers fluttering, that shows that her fingers are fluttering. That actually points towards her poor physical condition, her weakness. Maybe she is suffering. And while she is working, she is so physically weak. The poet says, find even the ivory needle hard to pull. Even that small ivory needle, she feels that it is a big task pulling it. She finds it difficult. She finds difficulty in using that ivory needle, small thing as ivory needle, and that shows that Jennifer's physical condition is really very bad. Now the next two lines of the stanza are probably a suggestion towards the reason behind Aunt Jennifer's bad physical condition. The massive weight of Uncle's wedding band sits heavily upon Aunt Jennifer's hand. Massive weight of what? Wedding band. Now here wedding band is the marriage relationship, that ring, that thing that is the symbol of the marriage, that shows the marriage relationship, and this relationship has been considered by the poet as a big weight on Aunt Jennifer, which has completely crushed her, which has suppressed her. And with this, the poet wants to say and present that most probably Aunt Jennifer's married life is not a happy one. She is suffering in that, and it is because of that the result is her poor physical condition. Now, if you see here, Aunt Jennifer's hand, her hand is, the figure of speech used is synecdoche. What is synecdoche? Synecdoche is something which is it's a figure of speech where a part represents the whole and the whole represents the part. It is, this massive weight is not on Aunt Jennifer's hand, but on Aunt Jennifer herself. And now we go back to stanza number 1, line number 3, word number 5. Men. Men. Poet could have, earlier I said, poet could have used people over there. They are unafraid of people standing beneath the tree, but the poet has pointedly used the word men. The reason is now clear. Aunt Jennifer's creation, that these tigers, they are unafraid of men. But Aunt Jennifer herself is controlled by a man. Her physical condition, her condition is because of a man in her life, that is her husband, the uncle. Aunt Jennifer is making an effort to embroider. Her fingers flutter. That is the alliteration used over there, signifying that there is a lack of confidence, as well as it also points towards her physical condition. She is so weak that she faces difficulty in pulling out even the ivory needles. This depicts her frightened and timid nature, as well as the trauma which is because she has suffered at the hands of her husband. The wedding band that she wears on her finger appears to be heavy, metaphorically speaking, depicting the ordeals and sufferings that she has been subjected to. So this was the explanation of stanza number 2, Aunt Jennifer's Tiger.